Howdy class, and welcome to today's lecture. Today we're going to be discussing engaging parents and community partners. The main reason for this is when you have positive relationships with both the parents and your community, you find that they're quite essential for current and long-term success of your program. And so they're vital for that. So let's take a look. All right. So why is parental involvement important? I can tell you that on some days it seems as if parents can be your greatest asset or they can be your biggest nightmare. Parental involvement is important because establishing a positive relationship and those channels of communication, they can be instrumental in creating trust, as well as working towards what is in the best interest in. So being a parent is a strange dichotomy. One side of you wants to provide the best for your child, and the other side is you want to teach and see them be able to lead and grow, right? But sometimes parents may feel this strong personal emotion with entrusting their child to your program because they may feel like they're failing their child by having other adults teach and care for their children. In this way, parents may feel guilt and shame, humiliation. Quite often, they'll feel jealousy, envy, and even fear. And it's of importance that you understand as a program manager how understanding these feelings may help you to show more empathy for their perceptions, where the parents are coming from. So, communicating with parents, to start, being honest and sincere is the best way to communicate with parents. Sometimes in a crunch, when emotions are going to be running high, finding the words is just about all you can do to diffuse and alleviate these situations. How you communicate is just as important as what you communicate. Being honest and sincere is the best way to communicate with parents. If in that heated moment you start becoming more ramped up, it's going to be noticeable by the parent, and it's probably going to ramp that parent up. And so the situation is getting worse. So step one is about setting the tone of the conversation. And as a youth worker, you will begin being appreciative and thankful that parents call you. So the way you talk to them is very important. This call is your chance to find a partner with a parent instead of an adversary. Step two in communicating with parents is admit what you know and what you do not know. Admit when something went wrong. So make a plan for finding the answers to the questions that you do not yet know. And the last part is to follow through with the new information as well as to follow up with the parent so they can see that you are actionable and addressing issues. As a parent who has a child in the care of others, it's very frustrating when you feel like the people you entrust with the care of your child aren't making steps that you think they should make. So step three is about addressing the heart of the issue, reminding the parent that they know their child best and that acknowledging or that knowledge is helpful in better understanding their child. Reassure them about your procedures and normal actions within your program. While they may know their child, they don't know you. And a partnership is a way that both sides, administrators and parents, they can learn and both can be able to better serve the youth. With better partnerships comes better partners. In your community, there are many different stakeholders who care about the success, reputation, and future of your program. These individuals or organizations may be influential on others' perceptions about whether to fund, support, or criticize your program. So cultivating and nurturing these relationships is important and critical for your long-term success. Here will we see some of the external reasons that parental partnerships matter. Because you are reaching out to a broader audience, you have the opportunity to make sure that other community members know how your program is a benefit to them and to you. With more people that you're reaching out to, the greater number of potential partners you can create. And partnerships can also have a wide range of other positive benefits that not only the program but for the community as well. Some of these benefits include cyclical referring, where alumni or parents of alumni refer others to your program. The pooling of potential internship students, and businesses can provide scholarship monies or even sponsorships to your program. So cultivating these partnerships is a year-round process. It can be done in various ways, but most importantly, it is how you tell your story and using your story as an opportunity to share the impacts of your program. Remember that your staff is visible in the community 24/7. Learn how to use tools such as participants, as well as social media, marketing opportunities, to honestly share the straightforward impact that you're having on children so that potential new members and stakeholders can become interested. So here are some steps you should take to maximize your potential. How you run your program and the culture of your organization reflects the value of your program. Intentional efforts are worth the effort required. You can follow along the points listed here about how to address culture within your organization. And here is a continuation of the previous slide about influencing culture. Also, it is important to remember that what you do and say is on display 24/7. Actions speak louder than words, so to remember to be intentional with both of those. In Module 7, you again only have the practicum. So your practicum for this week is to read the parent scenarios attached to the module. With each scenario, I want for you to describe how you would train your staff to respond to each scenario. As always, the assignment is due Sunday at 11:59, and if you have problems or issues that arise due to the assignment, reach out to me as quickly as possible. Thanks, and see you in the next lecture.